Welcome to part 23, comparing my two careers. All right, so when it comes to fulfillment, I would say that being an engineer fulfills me more. And I say that because I don't know, for some reason, it feels good like when I come up with a design and I design something and then I send it out to the maintenance and they are building something based off of something that I came up with, something that I designed, and to actually see it in use, it just touches my heart. So I do get more fulfillment out of engineering, even when I look at some data and I can tell in the data, okay, so we need to make sure, we need to change some stuff we need to change some stuff here. Maybe if we put this process in front of this, and maybe if we did this later on in the process. So it's just for me, I do get more fulfillment because I'm having to use more brain power to make things work, because this stuff is like on a grand scale. And so when I actually see my idea come into fruition and it's successful, it does give me a good feeling inside. Workload. So I will say my workload for being an educator was more, being that I had to take my workload home. As far as engineering is concerned, with the jobs that I have had, I have never had to take any work home as an engineer. Once the day is over, the day is over. But with education, I would have to grade papers. I would have to put grades in the computer. There was a lot of things that I had to do outside of my classroom, and I had to take the work home with me. So definitely the workload for teaching was way more. Pay. All right, so pay, I told you all in my video, like one of my second or third videos, I did not quit teaching because of the pay. I actually think that teachers could use more money, but come on, teachers are not broke and they're not poor. They make in my opinion, they make a decent living. But engineers do make more money. So the pay for an engineer is more, and as you move around to different companies, you may get a pay raise. And then you have some companies that give you sign-on bonuses, and they will actually give you like a moving fee. Like if you don't live in that particular state, they'll pay for you to move. Hey, we'll give you $10,000, $15,000 towards your move. So I would say, as far as the pay, hands down, engineers make more. Purpose. So I would say that the purpose for both of them is equally satisfying. When I was a teacher, I felt like I was fulfilling a purpose. I'm here to educate these kids. I'm here to watch them grow, learn, and be successful. And I can say the same thing about engineering. When I see that this project that I worked on just come into fruition, it just gives me a sense of purpose. Like, yeah, I did that. Yeah, I'm responsible for that. So they both equally gave me a sense of purpose. But if I had to say which one I like better, I am going to say that I like engineering. Engineering definitely makes me feel like I am saving the world. Teaching made me feel like I was giving back to humanity, but engineering makes me feel like I'm having a direct impact on the world itself. And especially when you're in manufacturing and you know that you are building something that is actually going out there to real people. Real people will be using this product, and it makes you feel good knowing that you had a hand in making sure that that product was just right. Because I don't know about you all, when I buy things, I like for them to be pretty perfect, especially if I'm spending a large amount of money on it. I want it to be right. So I would always just encourage the employees to follow the documented process.